If you know me, you know I love Canva. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Chanel and I love Canva. Because Canva is absolutely crucial to my happiness and essential to my life functioning the right way, I decided to start a series called Canva Nuggets, where I take little nuggets of knowledge on the features within the software and share them. You may know about them, you may not, but they're my nuggets to give. The first one, the first Canva Nugget series course video was on elements. And today we're talking about brainstorming. So I'm going to share all the Canva nuggets of knowledge when it comes to brainstorming within the software. I would say this video can be applicable or hopefully helpful to either a Canva beginner or an experienced Canva user. Some of my nuggets of knowledge I've shared with fellow Canva users, and I see light bulbs going off and I'm like, you didn't know that. But if you are very new to Canva and you're kind of a little bit overwhelmed, or maybe you're not sure where to start, I do have a Canva for Beginners YouTube video, and I also have a Mastering the Canva Basics ebook and learning guide. So check both of those out if you're interested. I'll make sure you can find them. But other than that, let's jump right into this nugget of knowledge and get to brainstorming. I will stand forever on the hill of how important it is to organize your Canva. So for sure, before you start brainstorming, it is important to make sure you're already organized. These are my folders. All of these folders have a purpose. Some of these folders have a folder within a folder within a folder, but essentially it is extremely organized. If I open up my ShanelleKnows folder, you see that there are things within this folder that pertain to this particular project section of my life. And every folder is organized by everything you have in it, the designs, the images. It's all in one place. So having that before you even brainstorm is going to be crucial, because you know simply where to find everything. You can find your folders on your dashboard or on the left-hand side of your dashboard panel. They're there as well. So if you need to reference them or see them all, that's folders. Probably my favorite way to organize. If you have Canva Teams, I don't have that on this account. That's another way. I'll probably make that a separate video. But essentially, get your stuff in folders. Organize. Okay? Brand Hub is the second way to make sure you're extremely organized, especially before you start creating. This is my Brand Hub for work. Beatty Facial Plastic Surgery. Give us a Google if you want to come and see us if you're in the Atlanta area. This one is for my sister and I's LLC. And then this one is for my personal platform from which I am speaking to you now. But Brand Hub and Brand Kits, chef's kiss. I don't have any brand templates, but you can put brand templates in there, brand colors. You can control who sees what if you use Teams. But essentially, organized, organized, organized. Okay, brainstorming with a presentation is probably my most used way to brainstorm. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with a blank presentation. You're just going to click Create Design and type in presentation, and then as if you would, start a presentation, but we just want the template. So once you get presentation up, it's blank. You are literally going to title it. What is your brainstorm about? So we're going to use a real-time example. I did a teacher training day a few months back. I'm not going to put the real preschool, but we're just going to name it, let's just make up something random. 1, 2, 3, apple tree. Teacher training brainstorm. So fake preschool, but obviously that's our brainstorm title. So now this first page, we are just going to brain dump. You don't have to follow this a certain way, but this one is most important. We're going to title this first page information. And I'm going to put here the actual email that the director of the preschool sent me, so I know exactly my plan of attack for what they want. So for this very thing, I did a presentation for the teachers, and I made them all ebooks and like teacher guides So here is whatever info you think you need to brainstorm. You just copy and paste it there, and it's all in one spot. And then when you collapse all of it, you'll be able to reference and go straight back to your information page if you need it. So that's page one. You can do the rest however you want, but that's probably the most important piece. Then we're going to add a page, and I like to use the second page just to brain dump elements. I like this, just start looking for elements, putting everything in one spot. So one of the things they struggled with in particular was classroom management. And then as I dug deeper, it was literally like every classroom had like 2 or 3 kids that would throw a temper tantrum if you even thought about looking at them the wrong way. So I wasn't going to heavily focus on temper tantrums. So I'm going to speed this up, but I'm literally looking for and dumping perfect elements that I'm going to use in my presentation, my ebook, my guides, whatever. I'm just looking up some that I like. Don't forget, you can always go into an element and search more like that one if you fall in love with it, or star it, or whatever. But for this page is simply dedicated to elements. I'm just going to dump a bunch of elements here. Okay, we're going to add another page. We found all the elements we love. And now another thing I like to do, which may be helpful for you depending on the brainstorm, is I just use simply one page for information, diagrams, tables, charts, and all that stuff. So I'm just going into elements. I'm clicking in that search bar. I selected charts. I'm going to put in some pie charts. I knew for sure that I would want to use some, particularly for this school. I have a whole bunch saved, but this is just my page for information. All the things and diagrams that I know that I'm going to use to display information in all my stuff. And that's the short and sweet of it. Like, you can obviously add a page, you can keep adding pages and go. But essentially, you want to just get all your whatever's in your brain, your color palettes, your fonts, put them all in one spot. That way you don't have to start fresh with the template or from scratch not knowing what you want to do. And then once you collapse this, everything is there for you. You can reference all the stuff that you have organized and brainstorm in one spot. So you can move forward and start designing. I like to download these presentations in a PDF, print them out, and have them in front of me as I'm designing. You don't have to waste paper and do that, but that's an option. You can also download it and save it. But that's brainstorming with presentations. Okay, the next way to organize is with one of the features that I love in Canva. I don't use it often, but I do like it, is Whiteboard. So if you click Whiteboards, it opens up this feature for you. And there are a ton of different options or clusters within Whiteboard. So you have the just regular whiteboard. You've got a brainstorming whiteboard. You've got a flowchart whiteboard, teams, and then one for planning. And they're just basically already templates within that category that you can choose from. So I'm going to just create a blank one just to get started. And then I think, which one did I pick? I forgot which one I picked. I think I did flowchart. But within this one, there are different flowcharts that I can start with as a template. So scrolling through, you've got tons of different options according to what you're thinking about doing. We're going to use just a normal flowchart and stick to the same theme. So we don't need all of this. This is too much. Just for video purposes, we're going to keep it simple. So we're going to zoom in here, and this is a whiteboard. We're going to change this to 1, 2, 3 apple tree. I forgot the preschool, my fake preschool name. But this is your whiteboard. So you can manipulate and customize whatever you see here. I love that these are preset. So if you move this around, it's already stuck. Like, you can move it wherever you want and it'll stay a flow chart. That's the same for like the whole diagram itself. You can move this around. You can put this over here. You can take this one, put this over here. This one, and put it over here. It's just, again, it's a template that's already locked in, but you can customize it and move stuff. Everything that you see on the screen counts as an element that you can resize and manipulate and make into your own. Your own brainstorm stuff can go right into this template. Also, when you're using a whiteboard, don't forget about that handy dandy, really upgraded feature that they just put on here is the draw tool. So you can draw on this whiteboard, even though it's a template, you can draw on it, scribble, 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 whatever. Also, don't forget, once it's drawn, it's a vectored item, so you can move it around. I'm just telling y'all, Canva is where it's at. Just highlight, I can highlight stuff. Now let me just explain. Whiteboard is designed best, and I think for teams. But if you were to do a Google Meets or a Zoom and share your screen, this would be a good tool to use to brainstorm. Just whiteboard, you throw stuff in there, blah, blah, blah. We're thinking together, we're drawing, we're moving stuff, all that. But if we wanted to start from blank, I deleted everything I had, and now I'm just starting on a blank whiteboard. You add your tables, you add your text, you add whatever you think you want to brainstorm and do. And then zooming out on this zooming out in this feature makes it like an endless whiteboard. So you can just go for days. Add your sticky notes, add your charts, add your elements, your pictures. If you are using it in teams, obviously you may be getting feedback from the people that you are teaming with. You can move stuff around. They're like, nope, I don't like that. Change that, reword that. If it's just you, again, brainstorm it up, just put it on there. These can be exported. They can be printed. They can be emailed and saved. So that is lovely, especially if you are in project management. So if you're project management and you are brainstorming via whiteboard, you can print it out, email it to your boss, all that lovely stuff. So this is brainstorming with the whiteboard. Okay, this is probably my favorite Canva nugget that I've shared in regards to like in general hacks and everything. So sticking with the same theme of the little preschool that we're doing, we're going to integrate templates and designs into our brainstorm. So don't forget your information page. I use that across the board when I'm brainstorming with whatever I'm doing. So that's the same email. This preschool in particular, along with the stuff that we were doing, the training, they also wanted social media stuff. So we go to the left and we click design. We can search templates and literally put them right into where we are, our workspace. We can do multiple ones, just keep going. And all we have to do is simply edit the template right there in the workspace. So we're going to change this to 2023 teacher training day. That's what it was. You could take that off. We're brainstorming because this is a possibility. It's a maybe. We're going to add a page. We're going to go back, scroll through. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute, little superhero. So we're going to put him there. And again, possible Instagram post. It could have been my teaser to the teachers, whatever, but we're going to use it. We're going to edit it. And we don't need all of these. And you don't have to go on and fully designed. You're just putting things together to spark, get the creative juices flowing. We want this. Let's enter it. So now what I'm doing, I'm literally just kind of pre-designing. I'm not going to go all out, but we just want like an example. For the sake of the video, this is literally what I do when I'm brainstorming. So we have that one. The next level part of this, it's chef's. I've already said chef's kiss, but I'm going to say it again. If you go to the left and you go to your projects folder, you're going to find all of your own designs and projects that you've done in the past. I know for a fact in my ShanelleKnows folder, I have information that I wanted to use in this training day. So I went to the folders tab. I'm going to open up ShanelleKnows, and I know in particular the information I want is in my ShanelleKnows Kids folder. Again, this is where organization comes in. So pertaining to this, the same example, I'm going to go to the design of a presentation I did a while ago on temper tantrums, because again, we're staying with the same theme. So we open it up, and from this presentation that I already designed, instead of recreating the wheel over and over, I can just rinse and repeat and just brand it for what I needed. So I know for a fact I want to talk to the teachers about this. So I'm just going to pop this part of my presentation in, add a page. Let's do this one. This one for sure, I'm pretty sure I reused. So we're just going to click, throw it in there. This was literally my favorite part of the presentation I did, just random side note, because it was such a wake-up call. To see Kim Kardashian and Kourtney, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but to see the Kardashian sisters fighting and helping people realize that adults have temper tantrums too, that was just golden. But anyways, these are my designs that I've already made. And again, instead of starting from scratch or recreating the wheel, I just popped them and pulled them and integrated them from a previous design and project. Again, love this feature. Once you collapse it, you can get an overall look. I can see what I'm feeling, what I'm not feeling, what I want to tweak, and it's all in one spot. And they are all from integrated templates and designs in one place. If you're a new Canva user, congratulations. If you're an experienced Canva user, I salute you. If you're still on the fence or thinking about it, just do it. It's going to be a great decision. Canva simplifies creativity and designing. So hopefully this video was helpful. Follow, like, subscribe, all the YouTube instructions, and hopefully I can stay consistent with the series, because so far I've heard that they've been extremely helpful. And it's just me talking about something I love, which is Canva. So go and create and have fun doing it.